Stop scrolling for just a moment. What if today is not another ordinary day? What if this is the moment you needed to hear words of hope? Life can become heavy. Sometimes you wake up tired before the day even begins. You work hard, you pray, you keep going, yet it feels like nothing is changing. It is easy to wonder if your efforts matter or if anyone truly sees your struggles. But before you let disappointment decide your next step, pause for a moment. Take one deep breath. Remember this simple truth: difficult seasons do not last forever. Many of the strongest people you admire have walked through seasons of waiting, uncertainty, and silence. Growth often happens quietly, long before anyone can see the results. Maybe today you are carrying a burden that no one else knows about. Maybe you are worried about your future. Maybe you feel like giving up on your dream. Or maybe you simply need a reason to keep moving forward. Whatever your situation is, let these next few minutes remind you that hope is never wasted. Every sunrise is proof that a new beginning is possible. Every challenge you overcome is preparing you for something greater than you can see today. Do not measure your future by your current circumstances. Instead, measure it by your willingness to keep going. Sometimes the greatest victories begin with one small decision. I will not quit today. Even when you cannot see the full picture, keep taking the next step. Success is rarely built in one dramatic moment. It is built through hundreds of quiet decisions that nobody applauds. The decision to wake up. The decision to learn. The decision to forgive. The decision to believe. The decision to try again. Those ordinary choices create extraordinary lives. If you have been waiting for a sign to keep believing in yourself, let this be that sign. Do not allow temporary setbacks to convince you that your story is over. Your story is still being written. Every page matters. Every lesson has value. Every obstacle can become part of your strength. There is something powerful about people who refuse to lose hope. Not because life is easy, but because they choose courage even when fear is present. You have already survived days that once seemed impossible. Think about that. The problems that once kept you awake all night. Many of them are now memories. That means you are stronger than you realize. You have grown more than you notice. You are capable of more than your doubts are willing to admit. Today, choose gratitude over fear. Choose patience over frustration. Choose hope over despair. The future is built by the decisions you make today. Do not compare your journey to someone else's timeline. Everyone grows differently. Everyone learns differently. Everyone reaches their destination through a unique path. Your progress does not have to look like anyone else's to be meaningful. Sometimes life closes one door only because another opportunity is waiting where you have not looked yet. Stay curious. Stay humble. Keep learning. Keep improving. Even 1% of progress every day becomes something remarkable over time. People often celebrate success without seeing the discipline behind it. Behind every achievement are countless moments of persistence that nobody witnessed. That is why consistency matters more than perfection. You do not need to have all the answers today. You only need enough courage to take the next step. The next conversation. The next lesson. The next opportunity. The next sunrise. As long as you keep moving forward, your story continues. And sometimes, that is all you need. If these words have encouraged your heart so far, stay with me. Have you ever noticed that the darkest night always comes before the sunrise? When everything feels uncertain, the human mind often believes that nothing will ever change. But history, experience, and countless personal stories tell us something different. Every season has an ending. Every storm eventually passes. Every chapter leads to another. There are moments when life becomes so quiet that you begin to question your purpose. You look around and wonder why others seem to be moving ahead while you are standing still. But standing still does not always mean you are losing. Sometimes it means you are growing beneath the surface. Think about a seed planted in the ground. For days, nothing appears to happen. From the outside, it looks like failure. Yet beneath the soil, roots are forming. Strength is developing. Life is preparing for the right moment to rise. People often give up during the invisible season because they mistake silence for the absence of progress. Do not make that mistake. The work that cannot be seen is often the work that matters most. Every challenge you face is teaching you something. Patience, wisdom, discipline, compassion, resilience. These qualities cannot be bought. They are built through experience. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" try asking, "What can I learn from this moment?" That single question can completely change your perspective. The strongest people are not those who never struggle. They are the ones who continue walking even when the road is difficult. They choose hope instead of bitterness. They choose kindness instead of anger. They choose faith instead of fear. There will always be voices telling you that you are not good enough, that your dreams are too big, that your time has passed. Do not allow those voices to become louder than your own determination. Remember where you started. Remember how far you have already come. Every small victory deserves to be celebrated. Every lesson deserves appreciation. Every new day is another opportunity to become a better version of yourself. Life is not a competition against other people. It is a journey of becoming who you were created to be. Focus on progress, not perfection. Focus on consistency, not comparison. Even the tallest mountains are climbed one step at a time. The same is true for every meaningful goal. Do not underestimate the power of one faithful decision repeated every single day. Read, learn, practice, improve, rest when needed. Then continue. One day you will look back and realize that the days you thought were breaking you were actually building you. The waiting was not punishment. It was preparation. The setbacks were not the end. They were lessons. The delays were not wasted. They gave you time to become stronger, wiser, and more prepared for what was ahead. Whatever burden you are carrying today, remember this. You do not have to carry tomorrow's worries today. Take one step, then another, and another. Small faithful actions create extraordinary results over time. The future is not decided by fear. It is shaped by courage. So choose courage today. Choose hope today. Choose gratitude today. Because every positive choice plants a seed for a better tomorrow. Stay with me. The next part will explore how hope, forgiveness, and perseverance can transform even the most difficult season into the beginning of a brand new chapter. Before you continue, let me ask you one question. What if the breakthrough you've been praying for is closer than you think? What if the chapter you're living through today is not the end, but the turning point that changes everything? Many people give up just before life begins to change. Not because they aren't strong enough, but because they cannot see what is happening beyond today's struggles. When you only focus on what you have lost, you forget to notice what you have learned. Every difficult season leaves you with something valuable. Greater patience, deeper wisdom, a stronger heart, a calmer mind, and the courage to keep moving, even when the road is uncertain. There will be days when nobody believes in your dream. Some people will laugh. Some will doubt you. Others may tell you to lower your expectations. Do not let someone else's limits become your limits. The greatest victories often begin in silence. Before the applause, there are lonely mornings. Before success, there are countless unseen hours of discipline. Before the celebration, there are moments when only you know how hard you worked. Never underestimate what consistent effort can accomplish. One small step today, another tomorrow, then another the day after that. One day you'll look back and realize those tiny steps carried you farther than you ever imagined. If you feel tired, rest. But don't quit. If you feel discouraged, pause. But don't stop believing. If life feels confusing, take the next right step instead of waiting for every answer. Clarity often comes while moving forward, not while standing still. Remember this. Your worth is not measured by your bank account. It is not measured by the number of followers you have. It is not measured by how many people applaud you. Your value comes from who you are becoming through every challenge you face. The strongest hearts are not built during easy seasons. They are built when hope chooses to stay alive, even in difficult moments. Today, choose kindness. Choose forgiveness. Choose gratitude. Not because life is perfect, but because those choices protect your peace. Do not allow yesterday's mistakes to steal today's opportunities. Everyone has made mistakes. Everyone has experienced failure. Everyone has felt disappointment. Failure is not your identity. It is only one moment in your journey. Your future still holds possibilities you cannot see today. Sometimes the answer isn't to run faster. Sometimes the answer is to become stronger. Learn more. Grow more. Trust the process. Keep improving little by little. Because every single day is another opportunity to become the person you were meant to be. Maybe this message found you at exactly the right moment. Maybe today is the day you decide to believe again. To hope again. To dream again. To take one more step instead of giving up. And if that happens, then these words have already accomplished their purpose. Take a deep breath. Lift your head. Move forward with courage. The next chapter of your life has not been written yet. There is still time. There is still hope. There is still purpose waiting ahead. If this message encouraged your heart even a little, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who may need hope today. And if you enjoy messages of faith, encouragement, and purpose, subscribe so you never miss the next one. Stay with me, because in the final part, we'll talk about how to keep hope alive even when life doesn't go according to plan, and why your greatest testimony may still be ahead.